there, it's Mary from stampingmary.stampinup.net. Thanks so much for joining me today. Today's project features the Framed and Festive stamp set. Here it is here. Now this is a while stocks last stamp set, so you won't find it in the catalogues. I have listed the product below if you wish to place an order for it. It's available from the beginning of November while stocks last, so it's just sentiment stamp set only, and I absolutely adore it. It actually comes as part of a collection, the Framed Florets collection, and it also has this fabulous paper, and it's called the Fitting Florets 12 by 12 Designer Series paper. It is absolutely gorgeous, and I've used a piece of it here. Beautiful shades of balmy blue, blushing bride, polished pink, night of navy. Here's one of them. Isn't that beautiful with the evening evergreen and the balmy blue? I just absolutely love this paper, and the paper and the stamp set are while stocks last and available from the beginning of November. So if you really like the stamp set and this paper, which is gorgeous, then I encourage you not to delay. So I'm going to make this cute little 6x6 box featuring this paper. So it opens up just like that. It's the inside of the ones with the checks, the evening evergreen, and then that's the check on the inside. So the one I'm using that's the piece I used. One sheet of paper, 6x6, you're going to get 4 of these little treat boxes out of one. So it's pretty good, I reckon. I'm going to make the floral one again, only because I love seeing the check on the inside. I do love a good gingham check. And the ribbon, which is absolutely perfect, is actually the ribbon. It's the evening evergreen window pane check ribbon. Works really good, I reckon. So let's make the little box itself. Bring in your your trimmer. You can do this with your trimmer. Make sure your blade is out of the way. Just going to rearrange them. There we go. That's better. Okay. So it doesn't matter which side you start with. Your first score mark will be at 1 inch. And because this is just paper, don't sort of press too hard. The second one is 2.5. I have included all the cutting instructions below in the description bar below. And 3.5 is the next one. And 5. Turn it round and score it again at 1. Oops. And 5. Now those two score marks there, the 1 and the 5, are basically the top and the bottom of the box. So grab your bone folder and finish those lines, the score lines. It's a little bit hard to see on some of them. Other one. I haven't made this box for ages. There we go, I think that's it. Right, that's it. So that's basically how it comes. Oops, I think I've missed one. I have missed one, haven't I? Yeah, I mustn't have made quite enough of a score mark on the paper, so I've just got to send that away a little bit. So that's the 1, 2.5. There it is there. There we go. There it is. Alright, thought I had misscored it. So that's basically how it folds up, sort of like that, to make that long front opening box. So you're not going to cut away any of these scores, but we are going to cut up. So with the those two 1-inch flaps, the 1 and the 5-inch flap facing you, turn it over to whatever you can see the easiest and just cut up vertical to that horizontal and just wedge each one of them. So if I pull that out of the way, you should be able to see what I've done. Right, we'll do this one. So not cutting anything away, just cutting on those score lines and wedging in a little bit just so it makes the box close a bit easier. So that's one half done. Flip it round and do the same on the other side. Any of this designer series paper is so very, very beautiful. I love it. I just love it. And when I made this, I thought, oh, I'm going to use all of the checked. I'll use all the checked. It'll be the only one I'll use, but I haven't just used the check. This floral with the balmy blue and the evening evergreen is just so pretty together. Okay. And that's all there is to it in terms of the cutting. So before I go any further, just so I can see the front of the box, I'm just going to grab in one of our old retired small punches. This is a 3/4 of an inch one, and I'm just going to sort of guess at that the middle there and just make a small half circle punch for the opening. You don't have to do that. I just think it's quite a good idea. Right, now for the adhesive, I'm going to use my Tombow. Just bring in my silicone mat. So basically, oops, that one didn't come out. Let me show you. So with that little half moon facing down that way, you are going to be putting your tape on the adhesive on that one, the first one, the second one, and the top one. So these are the smaller ones. So these two larger ones are not going to have any tape put or adhesive put on them. So it will come together like this. So with your smaller tabs coming inside, just like that. Okay, then you put them on here and hopefully it'll make sense. So I've put my silicone mat under here to hopefully just hold it down a bit. You can use whatever adhesive you like. I'll probably regret using the Tombow, but it will just be probably a little bit quicker today. I like Tombow, but if you put too much on, it can be a disaster. All right, so that one, fold that one in. And I'm not going to rush. Okay, and then that one comes in here. Go. The same up here. Fold that one in. That one. And if you have any little gaps, anything where the adhesive hasn't quite gone in there, you can just use your glue dots to pop that down. And there it is. That's done. That's the little cute box done. Pretty simple. Easy to make. Very, very cute. So to do the sentiment, we're going to use Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, using Barney Blue and a piece of thick Whisper White, basic white I should say. Set that up, and I'm going to be using the Label Me Lovely punch. Oh, sorry, I've got 'Tis the Season to Be Jolly. It's okay. Either works. And then just punch that out with this punch because it fits perfectly. There we go. Now I've cut out a piece of a glimmer paper. This is specialty glimmer paper. For this one here I use the Evening Evergreen, and I'm using just the gold for this Lavani blue. Punch one of these out and then cut it in half, and then attach the back, just so you're getting a little peek of colour. And I probably shouldn't have used Tombow because it doesn't usually adhere that well to the glimmer paper, but let me see, it might work this time. So I'm just bringing a little bit of it up there, just a tiny bit. I really hope that's going to work. Oop. And then again down the bottom. So you have a gap at the back, but I mean you won't see that. So there you have it, just a little bit of, you know, a little bit of, just to give it that little bit of an edge there. Dimensionals through the middle. And then that goes straight on the box. Go. It's cute, right? I like it. Bow, which I've already done ahead of time because I'm feeling organised today. Yeah. And then just to finish it off, I've used the seasonal backed adhesive sequins, and we'll grab out the gold ones just to tie in with that gold that we've got there. One just down the bottom, just because I felt like it needed just something else on the tag. And that's all there is to it. Cute little gift box, 6x6 gift box. You can use either side of this beautiful paper. I hope you enjoyed that video. I've put a link to all the products in the description bar below. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Bye.